Hello again, guys. Good morning. Today I'm cooking with Dean. I'll be making some fried dumplings, so with some butter beans and saltfish. One of my friends requested fried dumplings, so I'm gonna make that for her. Yes, let me show you how I make my fried dumplings, my Jamaican fried dumplings. Some butter beans and saltfish. Okay, guys, for this can of butter beans with this size. 540 milliliters. Yes, I'm going to be using about this much saltfish, maybe less. I'll see when I cook it. I'm going to cook it up and then see what it looks like. But about this much saltfish for this much butter beans. I'm going to have tomatoes in there and everything. I'm going to wash my saltfish now, wash off all the salt real good. Then I'm going to boil it and get it started. Ingredients for the fried dumplings. I'm pretty much similar to the bakes. I got 2.5 cup of flour in there. That I'm gonna put 1/4 teaspoon salt. Quarter teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna put in tablespoon. Half a tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. I'm putting about 2 tablespoons baking powder. And 1/2 spoons right here. 2 tablespoons of baking powder and some butter. Not too much butter because we're gonna fry it in oil. So just a little bit of butter. Just to soften the flour a little bit. Maybe a little more because the amount of flour we have. About that much butter. Mix it in. And then let it sit for a while. We'll move on. I'm gonna mix this all up now, guys. Okay, guys, after you make sure all the ingredients is mixed properly, the butter is mixed out evenly, then I start adding some water, and a little bit at a time until it all comes together. Okay, guys, I got my dumplings here. We're sitting for like about almost 8 minutes, I think. I'm gonna make small sizes. Make it sit for a while. Not too tight. You don't want to make it too tight together. Make them in nice little balls. I like to pre-make them, make them sit for a while. Let them rise a little bit so the middle is not too tight. So when it fries, you know, it gets a good, gets cooked properly. Okay, guys, I don't use a rolling pin. I just make little balls, fry them up. Need it not too, too tight. Just nice and gentle with it. Squeeze it together. Just rest them on this sheet here. That's the size is perfect. So make as much as this size could make. Not too much. Some people call these Johnny cakes. Fried dumplings or Johnny cakes. It's a perfect name for them. After that, I got my saltfish basically done. I'm gonna chop up some veggies with some tomatoes, get that ready. I'm gonna cook down that saltfish with the butter beans. That'll be delicious with some fried dumplings. finish making these, let them sit for a while. My oil is getting ready. I'm gonna start putting them in. Hey guys, yes, I got my dumplings resting for about 5 minutes, not too long. My oil is really hot. I'm gonna start dropping them in there. Put about 4 at a time, you know, depending on the space of your pot, obviously. Or even more. I'm gonna put as much as I could fit, which seems like all of them. Don't make the oil too hot, you know, so it doesn't burn too quick. It's kind of thick, so you gotta make sure the middle gets cooked. You know, keep it on a gentle rotation. Yeah, just cook this until it's nice golden brown. Okay, dumplings look like they're done now, you know. Them nice and golden brown. Let them fry for a little bit with a low heat. And make sure that the middle gets cooked. That's the most important part. So I had them frying for a while now. I'll take them out, let them rest. Cool down a bit. I'm gonna break one in half to show you what it looks on the inside. Found a plantain in the fridge. Forgot that I had a plantain. I'm gonna be frying some plantain as well on the side of that. Fry these up. Butter beans, some plantain, fried dumpling for breakfast. Okay, my plantain's done. Take these out, let them cool down, you know, let the oil drain off a bit. Okay, I got some oil on right now, getting hot. Got my saltfish on the side here. I'm gonna put it a little different than the Ackee saltfish. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the saltfish in the oil to fry a little bit before I put the veggies and stuff. Fry it for a little bit, and add my green onion, my garlic, my white onion, with some tomatoes. A little bit. Give it a little bit of color, and then, you know, it's already cooked, it's tender. I'm just, you know, a little fry, lightly fried before I put the rest of the stuff in. Here I got 2 tomatoes with my veggies mixed, ready to dump on them. A little bit. You could put broad beans in what do you call it, oxtail. So some people put broad beans in oxtail. Tastes good like that. I like it like that as well. This is perfect. I don't need to fry it too much, you know. It's enough. Push it aside a little bit. Veggies in there. Keep the saltfish on one side for now, and the veggie, you know. Let it cook up a bit, get nice and hot. Then I'm gonna mix them together. I'm gonna mix these together. Let them fry up for a bit. Let it fry up nicely. I'm gonna add the butter beans. Butter beans or lima beans? Well, they're dry lima beans, butter beans, same thing. I'm gonna add my lima bean, butter beans to the mix now. Just make sure it says lima bean or butter bean, guys. One time I bought a can of, I think it was broad beans, and it wasn't cooked. It's not cooked in the can. This is already cooked. You just have to add it, make it cook down for a little bit. I think broad beans don't come cooked in the can. Mix these up. Cook down to a nice mix and marry each other. Nice little gravy. It's gonna be done. Saltfish, lima beans. Those and cook down nice. Okay, this is done now. I'm gonna take this off. Let them mix together nicely, fry it up for a little bit. Don't let it get too dry out, you know. You got the dumplings, you wanna have it a little gravy with the tomato gravy. Okay guys, I'm gonna share myself a plate. Show you what that looks like. There you have it guys, some fried dumplings, some baked in the morning. When you break it apart, it should be nice and fluffy inside, not raw. It's perfect. Enjoy this right now guys. Bon appetit. Thanks again for joining me guys, you know I appreciate it. Hope you guys try this fried dumplings with butter beans and saltfish. It's really delicious. It's a good breakfast. You could also do the butter beans with cooked dumplings and ground provisions if you want. That works. Come again guys, let's do this some more.